So today I decided to do a tier list of all the Oxford United kits from around 1980 to the current day, 2026. There may be some kits that I've missed, but I've tried to look at what's available, and hopefully this is all going to be correct, and I'll give my own personal opinion on the kits and just see how it goes. There will be obviously a lot of kits that I don't really know because of course it's from the time where I wasn't born. I'm born in 1993, so mostly the kits I remember from being as a kid and growing up was the bill-based kits onwards. So we'll see what my opinions are, of course, on the kits, and then we'll go from there. So to start off with, we do have the 1980 home shirt. There is a couple of variations of these shirts as they go along. Some have sponsors, some have different variations, but I'm just going to pick the one that just looks like similar to what the others are, So this one here is just Sunday Journal one, but the 1981 had no sponsor. This was not too bad. I'm going to put it in playoff push. It's like a classic Oxford shirt style, with the yellow and the kind of bright blue. Obviously this isn't a proper photo of the kit, it's a render of it, but it's pretty nice. And then this one I'm going to put in mid-table, I reckon, just because it doesn't really scream to me as like an Oxford shirt, so I'll put it in mid-table. Then we got this one. I'll put it in playoff push again as well. I think that kit's quite nice actually. It's from the 1980 to 83 season. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then again, just the red one. It's just like it doesn't look like it's an Oxford United shirt, if that makes any sense. But there we are. This one, it's just lacking a bit. I think it's going off the the same theme as the other shirts, but I don't know, it doesn't really hit for me. And then the white shirt, I just think there's nothing really going on there. It's just a white shirt with a bit of blue on it. It's off the pace, from my opinion. There's also the tier list as well, so hopefully they're not too badly named. I was going to name them after like Oxford United legends, and for the best one being like Joey Beecham, all the way down to like a Tyler Burley or like a Malcolm Bowie sort of type where it's like, oh god. But I don't like this anyway. So this shirt, of course, legend status. It's from the Milk Cup win. A variation of this, of course. And it's just a fantastic shirt. I have like the replica of the shirt. Unfortunately, it's a bit too small for me now because as you get older, you get a little bit, wider. But that's fine. And again, this one is, I'm going to put it in mid-table. I've never really liked this particular shirt myself. But again, it's from an era which I wasn't born in or grew up in, so opinions are opinions are what they are for me, just from the style of it, and obviously looking at old photos. This one, yeah, do you know what? I'll put it in a playoff push. I think it's not too bad. And again, this is just the same one, except this has got WANG computers on the front. I don't really know this blue shirt myself. I do like the blue shirts that Oxford do generally have but this one I don't really know about it. It looks kind of plain, so I'll put it off the pace of that one. This one again, this is I think it's the 88-89 shirt. Let me just double check. It's the 87 to 89 shirt, so it ran for 2 years. I like it. It's a playoff push one. I wouldn't say it's one of the favourite ones, but it's quite nice. This red one, again, I'm not too keen on the red ones. There is one red one which I do like, which we'll come to later on in the video. But that one again, mid-table. It's okay looking. It's not too bad, but it doesn't. There's nothing really strikes for me as a nice shirt for that one. Okay, well, we're not orange, so to me, this one, I'll put that off the pace, but that one there, it's just not a shirt for me, unfortunately, that Oxford should be wearing. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of anything that is orangey for Oxford, because we're yellows, we shouldn't be wearing orange, even though it's like a dark yellow or orange or whatever you want to call it. This one, playoff push, I like it. The red one again, I'm just going to pop into mid-table. This was just before I was born, but yeah. This shirt, now I don't own this shirt, but I really like it. But is it a legend status shirt? I don't think so. I think we'll put it into playoff push. And then this one, I'm going to say this is like red and blue. It's not like a pure red one, but that shirt is quite nice as well. This is quite a nice flashy shirt as well. So you could definitely tell it's from the 90s era. So that's a nice shirt, and we had that for one season, and that's the season where I was actually alive. Oh my goodness! So might be a reason why I quite like it. This shirt, we're using like this shirt, the 94 to 96 home shirt, as kind of like a basis for the home shirt for this season. Put it in the playoff push, why not? I think it's quite nice with the 3 oxes on the shirt as well. Like it's something you don't really see nowadays, but back in the 90s you saw a lot of football shirts that have like the crest on the shirt or like a football stadium design on it. So we'll put that into playoff push. Mid-table for this one again, it's very, very much like AC Milan. But yeah, it's okay, but again, it's just red. Like for me, red means like Swindon, so like you don't want to do that. This one off the pace, like I think the grey shirts from the 90s were just really weird, and like you have the whole story of when Manchester United wore their grey shirt. I think it was in the 95-96 season, which is actually what this shirt's from as well. And just like they couldn't see each other on the pitch or anything, so very, very weird. Choices for the shirts for back then. See, this next one, I want to put a mid-table. I think it's just a little bit plain for my liking. I think it's just a bit too much. There's not too much going on there, unfortunately, for me to like it. Same with the away shirt. And then this one's the same sort of like, style as the 95, what shirt was that again? So I'll just double checking. Yeah, so that was a 96, 98 shirt that I just put in there with the away shirt. And then the 98 to 2000 shirt is this one as well. I mean, it's plain looking, and I don't know, it doesn't really strike me. This just reminds me of like the times when Oxford were in financial peril, so it's not good memories looking back. Obviously I was very young at the time, so it is what it is. This is just a mock-up shirt, but I think it's very similar to the other away shirts, so I'm just going to whack this in mid-table as well. A lot of mid-table shirts at the moment, so this one I've got to put in 2-footed challenge on the guys. It's just like this shiny gold design that they had. Again, it just doesn't scream like it's Oxford United to me. Like, I just don't like it at all. This one, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll whack it in mid-table. So now we're going on to the Bilbao shirts. So these shirts are the ones that I remember myself. So a lot of these will be, something that I will remember, of course. We'll pop this into mid-table. Again, it's got that shininess design to the shirt. It's not too bad, actually. Because it's yellow, which is good. This one, we're whacking off the pace. It's just a bit kind of plain, and it's a white shirt again, unfortunately. Mid-table for the blue one, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, the mic was about to die, so I've just had to plug my power bank in, so I'm going to hold it weirdly in the for the rest of the video. But so then we just talked about the blue shirt. It's not too bad, but it's very similar to the white one, but the blue and yellow design just works a bit better for me in that situation. This one just mid-table again. It's very similar to the previous shirts, and it's just yellow and blue. There's nothing really much going on there, unfortunately, but. It's similar to the later 90s shirts, where it's just a bit plain looking. The black one, again, it's exactly the same sort of like TFG design that was going on at the time, so mid-table for that one. This one, again, there's a lot of mid ones. Like, there's not ones that I really like, and there's not a lot of ones I hate. It's just mid-table sort of shirts, just because that's the style I want. So that's the style I think is just like the mid-table sort of ones. So for now, this is when we're in the conference, so this is the the dark days of Oxford. But I actually really like that one from the 2006-2008 seasons for the home shirt. We went to Carlotti, and it was a pretty nice home shirt actually. The away shirt, a bit plain looking, so again in the mid-table bit. And this blue one, now this is going to be quite maybe a shock to some people. I don't know what they're going to think about it. I'm putting it in legend status. For me, it's one of the one of my favourite like away shirts that we've ever had. I actually have it as well. I wore it for the Bristol game. So if you watch for the vlogs back, I wore it for the Bristol City away game. I just really like this shirt. It's just a nice design, and I know it's very plain looking, but I think blue for away shirts is something that I prefer more for Oxford to wear than red. And I don't know, that blue design was fantastic. This one, the 2008-2009 home shirt. Yeah, we'll pop it into playoff push as well. Like it's a sort of era where, you know, I've got really more into watching Oxford United and seeing Oxford United and people, you know, school wearing the shirts. And this is a shirt that I think was quite nice. It's quite nice as well. This blue one is exactly the same, pretty much, except there's a couple of design choices here. Changes, so like the collar area was a bit changed. I will pop it into playoff push. I won't put it into legend status because the 0708 shirt is the one I remember more. Okay, just recording after I edited the tier video. I just wanted to check the blue shirt, and in actual fact, the one that I have is the 0809 away shirt. It's not the previous one, so my bad. I think because they're so similar, I obviously just like the design generally anyway. So this is probably the one that I remember the most anyway. But there we go. Just thought I'd just add that quickly because whoops. Okay, so then we have obviously this shirt, which is definitely going to be the legend status shirt because that shirt is obviously from the conference playoff final win. Fantastic shirt, love it. Have the Wembley edition shirt in my cupboard as well. So I might wear that as well. So it's very, very nice. This one, on the other hand, right at the bottom, is a plain white shirt. Plum Base, I mean, for crying out loud, what fucking sponsors that? So Plum Base is down at the bottom there. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of that. This shirt, the 010-11 shirt. Now, a lot of people don't like it because there's a lot more blue than yellow. I'm actually going to put it for myself in the playoff push category. I think it is a nice shirt, actually. For like our first season back in the Football League, it's a very nice home shirt. So, you know, at the time I liked it, and it might be something I'd pick up as well. I haven't got it myself, but in a time where there was a lot of Nike templates that were being used instead. So, you know. This one, right at the bottom, it's a horrible away shirt. Like, I like the blue shirts. It's very similar to the shirt that I'm obviously wearing now, which we'll get to later in the video. But this shirt is just no. It looks awful. It's a very bad design template, and just like right at the bottom. This one is off the pace. It's going towards more of the orangey side again, which I don't like. So that's definitely off the pace. Not a good shirt in my opinion. This one I'm going to put in mid-table. It's a nice blue shirt. You know, design. It's the same template as the home shirt. It just looks a nicer colour scheme than it is for the home shirt for that season. So we'll put that in mid-table. This one, off the pace. I'm not going to put it in the bottom because I don't hate it. It's just very plain. It's a polo shirt. It's a yellow polo shirt. It's just whatever. But the away shirt, bottom of the pile again. It's very similar to the 010-11 shirt. So I'm just. It doesn't look like an Oxford shirt. Like, what's going on with the badge? What's going on with just everything on the shirt is just misproportionate, and I just don't like it. So that shirt is definitely going to be right at the bottom. And this is my least favourite shirt of all time for Oxford United. This freaking Dorito coloured Animalats, whatever we blinking say the sponsor is. It's awful. Like, it's a plain shirt to start with. The colour scheme is like Dorito colour orange, which is disgusting. And then just everything about it is just not Oxford. I believe we stopped using that sponsor halfway through in the season, or that may have been the previous season when we had the bridal sponsor where we switched to Sobel House. But either way, the sponsor doesn't work. Nothing works on the shirt. It's horrible. Worst shirt ever. This purple shirt, though, I'm actually going to put it into mid-table. Purple's a very weird colour scheme for Oxford to go for. We've only done it 3 times in our history. And that one's not too bad. I like it. It's not too bad. You know what? I'm going to put it into playoff push, actually. I'm going to move it up a tier. I'm going to hunt the shirt down and actually get it myself. I think, you know, for the night templates that we had and the shirts that we had, the colour schemes, this is one of the odd ones that actually stand out for me, and I like it. So yeah. We'll put it in the second tier, playoff push. The black and round shirt, I'll pop it in mid-table. It doesn't. It's never really been a shirt that's strike to me as being a very nice looking shirt. It's just, it looks odd with the sponsor on there. I'm not a fan of it, really, but it's not terrible. So mid-table. Then we've got this shirt, which I'm going to again put into mid-table. It's again going with the purple scheme, but this one doesn't look as well as the previous year's away shirt. So that one is going into mid-table for me. Right, then we get to, of course, the League Two promotion season, and this shirt, always a legend status, of course. You know, so many memories of this shirt. You know, Roof, Boldock, Circum, kind of a downer. There's a lot of like Oxford legends that wore this shirt in the promotion season. It's a very iconic shirt. I have one with my name on a number on the back of it, which was, you know, it doesn't fit me, unfortunately. Just, you know, obviously, as before I mentioned, it doesn't fit me anymore. So that's what it is. But that shirt is fantastic. Love it. And the away shirt is the odd red shirt that, again, I think is legend status. So I remember when this shirt came out, a lot of people were saying again about the whole Swindon colour scheme, and like it just didn't suit Oxford. And normally I'd agree with that, but I think because of the season that we had with it and the players that we had wearing this shirt, the shirt just looks nice as well. And it's very similar to the, I think it was the 95-96 red and black shirts here in the mid-table section. But I don't know, I just have more memories obviously of this shirt, so that's why it's in the top tier legend status. It's fantastic. Okay, so the 16-17 shirt, I'm going to pop this one as the playoff push. Again, plenty of nice memories actually with the shirt itself. You know, we smashed Newcastle with this shirt. We nearly got to the playoffs of League One in our first attempt, which was fantastic. And it's just a nice shirt. I think we went really well with the pinstripes, and it done well. It's not legend status for me, unfortunately, but it is a very nice shirt. This one I've never liked. I never actually picked up this shirt. It's just, I don't know. I'll put it off the pace. I don't think it's completely terrible, but it's just, I don't know. It seems like a training jersey, I don't know. It never really done well on me. So yeah, the 16-17 away shirt, just explain, and the home shirt for next season was just a flip reverse of it, and I'll put that at mid-table, I think, because it's not the greatest design. It is a very basic shirt they did compared to the other two shirts, and I don't know, it's not the greatest for me. But this black shirt I'm going to pop into playoff push. I was nearly thinking of putting it into legend status because it's one of my favourite shirts of all time. Unfortunately, you know, we didn't have a very good season that year. Pep Clotet obviously just was awful first half of the season, then we got Carl Robinson in and saved the season, you know, essentially from there. And it is the first, you know, shirt that we had Brannigan in, so, you know, so it's a legendary shirt in terms of that sense. Yeah, no, it's it's not really with it, unfortunately, for myself being the legend status, but it is a nice shirt. So okay, so the 18-19 home shirt, I'll pop in mid-table alongside with the away shirt. They're both just Puma templates. There's nothing really special going on there. I've added the one-time anniversary shirt that we did, and I'm gonna pop it into off the pace. It was very expensive for what was essentially just a generic design that they just used for one game, and I get obviously the orange colour on that one because it is obviously, you know, throwback to our original shirts back in like the very, very old days of. Yeah, it's just because the price point and everything. It's just, and I can't even remember the game itself, to be honest. I don't know what happened in the game. I can't really remember, but that's not really a shirt for me. This shirt I'm going to pop into playoff push. Good memories, obviously. We reached the League One playoff final. Unfortunately, it was during COVID, so you know we didn't get to actually witness that during Wembley ourselves. But it was a nice shirt. The Sigha. I'm very bad at pronunciations, but the beer sponsor. It was actually ironed into the shirt instead of it being like a printed sponsor. So the shirt, you know, many years later will retain that sponsor on the shirt, which is very, very nice. And you know, even though it's a template, you know, it looked nice. So I'll pop that in playoff push. The away shirt, legend status. I think obviously that's a shirt that we wore in the actual playoff final itself. But it's just such a nice shirt. Like, I loved it at the time. I have it somewhere like in my drawer down there, but it's just a really nice shirt, and it's one of the you know, we're using the same sort of colour scheme as we would use for the ones for the 80s with the blue and yellow. But this just the sash, you know, across the shirt. It looked nice. It was fantastic. Very, very nice shirt. So legend status for me. I'm gonna put mid-table mediocrity for that shirt. That was again one of those like Puma templates. So you know, it is what it is. But at least with this one, it's just generic looking. I can't really praise it any more than that. The away shirt for that season, I'm gonna pop it into off the pace because I think we only wore it like 3 or 4 times. Like very, very rarely we actually wore this shirt, and I don't know. It was just, it didn't really feel like an away shirt for Oxford, and yeah, not for me. The third shirt straight into 2-footed challenge on the ice. It was not. It was just a plain shirt with a little bit of like design going on at the top. It was not very ideal, unfortunately, for me, and I didn't actually pick up this shirt. The shirt I'm going to put it off the pace. It was just a generic shirt. It was the only home shirt in a very long time that I haven't actually bought myself. I think between the 15-16 home season and now, this is the only season where I didn't actually pick up the home shirt myself, because I just thought it's a very plain design. It's just boring. It's not terrible, like it's not going to be in the bottom tier, but you know, it's still not for me a nice shirt. The away shirt, I'm going to pop into playoff push, I think, and then and that shirt as well. They're both, the away shirt and the third shirt of the 21-22 season. They're really nice designs. I know again they were Puma templates, but they were just really nice shirts. So I've got both of those, and they're really, really nice shirts. And that was the last season we had Puma until we went to Macron, where we had this shirt, which at the time I was very hit and miss. I was like, I don't really know if I like it or not, and I'm going to pop it into the playoff push category. A lot of people really liked the shirt when it came out. I don't think I love it. I don't think it's one of my favourite ever home shirts. But you know, it's deserving to be at the top end, and unfortunately we had a bad season that season, so we got rid of Carl Robinson, got in Liam Manning, little snake, and then went from there for the following seasons. The white shirt, again, I'm going to pop into playoff push. I don't think it's going to be exactly going to be the top end. Nice away shirt, of course. The third shirt, where it's just like a polo shirt, I want to pop into the mid-table section, because even though there's no sponsor on it, it was a nice, classy shirt. There was nothing special about it, really. It was just what it is. And it fits nice as well. So, you know, it's nice to wear around. It's like a casual fit, which is the aim of the actual shirt itself anyway. Then we get on, obviously, to... I think that shirt has to be legend status. I mean, League One playoff winner. Fantastic season we had there. Loved the shirt when it came out as well, and it's just fantastic season. And obviously Liam Manning dumped us for Bristol City, and then he just yesterday, time of recording, he got sacked from Norwich after he ditched Bristol. So you know, you got his comeuppance, and I'm you know, that's what he deserves, unfortunately. So you know, tough luck. This shirt I'm going to pop into mid-table. This is again one of the like the red designs that I don't really feel like is an Oxford shirt. This shirt we only wore a few times as well, so there's not really much of a good connection. Even though we got promoted this season, it's not, you know, nice as a shirt. And then this shirt, which I'm wearing right now, going straight into the legend status. It's a beautiful shirt. It's one of my favourite shirts that we've ever done, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's just a very, very nice fit. You got the waves going on, you know. You got the colour scheme just works fantastically. The monochrome badge, very, very nice shirt. So definitely all the way up there to legend status. And then we got to our first season back in the Championship. Half of it was Des, and then the rest of it with Gary Rowett. The home shirt I'm going to have to put into mediocrity. Like, it's just a plain white shirt. Even though there's some good memories, obviously, of us wearing that shirt, it's plain, isn't it? It's not that great. And the same with the away shirt. The away shirt, it never really hit with me, that shirt. I think it's just anything special, unfortunately for me. You could argue that the 22-23 away shirt is a similar vein, where it's just the white with like the black and the dark blue sort of design. But no, I don't know, the white polo shirt, it's not for me. The purple shirt, the third shirt, we'll put it into the playoff push. Very, very nice shirt. I wouldn't say it's like a beautiful shirt like this one. I would definitely rank this one over the purple shirt that we wore, but still a nice shirt regardless. And then we come to this season, where the home shirt, everyone raves on about this home shirt being really, really nice. It is nice. I don't love it. It was roughly based on the 1995-96 shirt, if that was the right season. I can't remember. Let me just double check. Yeah, 95-96. So it's a 95-96 season, so that's what that shirt's from. And yeah, it's nice. But so far this season, we're not having the greatest time, so we don't really want it to be like a bad memory season. But we'll see how it goes with this home shirt. The away shirt, the black and gold shirt, legend status, is fantastic. It's one of the best shirts we've ever done. And you can only recommend, clap it, applaud it. It's fantastic. And a lot of people rate it as one of the best shirts in the Championship as well. But we'll see how it goes at the end of the season with the memories and stuff. Because if we get smashed for the rest of the season, it's like, oh great, that was a horrible season to have had that shirt. But no, I bought it, lovely shirt. And then our third shirt from this season, the final shirt of the video, I'm gonna pop it in off the pace. I don't hate it so much that I'm never gonna wear it. It's just, they've obviously gone with like the Inter Miami sort of feel there for the shirt, and I don't know, for me it's just not, it doesn't look like an Oxford United shirt. Yeah, no, I think we definitely missed on that shirt, unfortunately. There was rumours before the shirt came out that it was actually going to be like bright pink, and I think if that shirt was flipped, so it was like a bright pink shirt with like the neon blue, my opinion may be different. And obviously pink is like, we haven't had a pink shirt for the outfield players at all, so that one could have actually done quite well. But there we go. Well, there's my tier list there. Obviously opinionated for just myself, and I'll be interested to see what you guys say about the shirts as well. And I'll put a link into the description of the tier list as well. So if you want to do your own tier list and pop onto X, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want to do, then you can always do that as well. But no, thank you for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's going all right. I haven't done anything like this ever before, but if you want to see anything more like this, then just let me know. And onwards and upwards for the vlogs in the future, because at the moment it's international break, so yeah, a bit boring until Oxford's back, and then we can cry again when we lose. Oh, why won't the suffering end? Oh God. But anyway, we'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Catch you later. Goodbye.